Hi everyone, I wanted to come on here and make a quick video to talk to you guys about a mistake I made recently and something I would like to apologize for and to acknowledge and just to talk about because YouTube is my safe space. It's somewhere where I go to I'm sorry, but you can hear my dog eating right now. Bunny, really? You chose right now to eat? Anyways, YouTube is where I go to connect with you guys, and when I do something wrong, I like to acknowledge it, learn why I was wrong, and to tell you guys how truly sorry I am, because you guys see people make mistakes on this platform all the time, and some people are, genuine with their apologies and with learning their lessons, and then some are not. And I'm still pretty new to the whole YouTube thing. Like, I've been doing it for about 2.5 years, and my channel has grown, and I'm so forever grateful for everyone, and that's why I need to come here and talk about this issue, because I see some people who are upset, and I'm upset as well, and I'm so sorry. So I posted a video recently about the Will Smith drama where he went and he smacked Chris Rock. Also, this video is just gonna be more of like me just sitting here. I'm not even gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna go ahead and post it because I just want to get it off my chest, because it's something that's like, it's been bothering me, and I'm like, I just feel like such an idiot. Anyway, so I made a video about Chris Rock and Will Smith, and just to give you guys some context, and again, these are no excuse. I literally have no excuse. There's no excuse here. Like, it's literally, I am an idiot for this. So I woke up the next morning and I had so many messages. People were like, you have to talk about this Will Smith thing. I woke up at like 5 a.m. I saw my phone. I was like, oh, what happened? So I went and I watched the clip, and within 2 minutes of me watching the clip, I was in front of my camera reacting to it. And that video was intended to be, at least from my perspective, just like me reacting to that moment without having the proper context. And that's what disgusts me about the situation, is that I didn't go and take that initiative to go and understand more of the history of Chris Rock, of Will Smith, and of Jada. And in my video, I made I'm sorry about the chewing, guys. Girls gotta eat. But I made a poor choice to not go, do my research and to do my due diligence. And I just, I reacted to that video, and I didn't even take the time to understand anything about how Jada could have been feeling. I knew in the past that she's come out with her alopecia diagnosis. If you guys don't know what alopecia is, it's a, I don't know see, is it a disorder or a disease? Please don't even quote me, but pretty much one of the, I guess, the symptoms of having this is that you lose your hair. And that's one of the reasons why Jada doesn't have any hair. And if you guys missed the Will Smith moment, which I'm sure you didn't, he's pretty much making a joke about her not having hair, saying, talking about the G.I. Jane movie where I believe it was Demi Moore shaved her head, and he was poking fun at her condition. I don't know if Chris Rock knew that she had this condition. I've seen some back and forth of that online where people are saying he had no idea and such, but nonetheless, it was a poor joke at the end of the day. I have some friends who have gone bald, and I always tell them bald is beautiful, but again, we're getting away from the point. The point is that I didn't acknowledge how hurtful Chris Rock's comments were to Jada, who is a powerful woman who has her show. She's very open, very vulnerable. We don't get a lot of vulnerability on the internet and from celebrities. So that's something to appreciate. And I feel like creating that video and not having that information included or acknowledging how horrible Chris's joke was, I think the problem with my video is that I put a lot of emphasis on how Will was wrong for going up there and getting physical and getting violent without even addressing why he would have gone to that point, which is her alopecia diagnosis. And honestly, I can't even imagine how she feels to be sitting there, right up front, have the cameras on her, and have that joke told about you. It's something that we can't, you and I, we can't ever really relate to how that must be feeling. And I think Will did what he thought was right in the moment. We've seen that he's apologized since then, but I just feel like I know like I have a lot of different people who watch my channel, and I don't want anyone to feel like I'm like disregarding their experiences or what they could be going through or how this could be affecting other people. And I think that this situation goes a lot deeper because we know that Will Smith and Jada have had a toxic relationship. I mean, they're good now, but there's been some toxic parts of their relationship, and it's all on display, which is something that is so incredibly difficult to deal with. We see celebrities all the time, just like going through these problems in public, and it's unreal, and it's hard to fathom how anyone could get to the point to going up on the stage and punching someone, but it went to that point. And when I gave my take on that moment, I did not think about how Jada could have been feeling, or how my dog, how incredibly hurtful this would be. And I just want to apologize to those people who watched my video and were offended that I did not acknowledge Jada's condition, and that she was probably really freaking hurt by that. And I think that on my end, it's just like, well, it was poor judgment, but it was also like poor research. And I tried to deliver you guys like a great product every time by producing a video and putting my all into it, and I didn't on that one. I didn't go and I didn't put my all in. Like, there's a lot more to the situation that I never even considered, and it makes me disappointed that I didn't do that due diligence, because I don't want you guys to think that I'm just trying to throw out content or trying to ignore certain facets of a complicated situation like the one that I spoke on. And I shouldn't have spoken on that situation until I fully understood the depth of it, because when I woke up and watched that clip, I didn't even think to go and really look around to what some people were bringing up or some other takes and such. And I could have totally easily done that and expressed how wrong Chris Rock's joke was, because comedy isn't about, I'm sorry guys, my dog is doing the most. Comedy isn't about grilling another person. It's about bringing people together with laughter. And I think true, and this is an opinion, but true comedy, you don't need to go and belittle someone or, bring up their condition, make fun of their looks. And I don't think that Chris Rock's joke was of good taste. You know what I mean? Especially knowing that she has that condition. It's something that she has been vulnerable about online since I've learned and has spoken about, and it's something that she's constantly dealing with. So I think that I'm in the wrong for not, addressing how painful this could have been for Jada, and not doing the research like I should have. And I know that this has hurt some other people on my channel who, watch me on the regular, and they're like, you know what, I'm unsubscribing because you didn't you didn't even consider her feelings or the depth or the history of the situation. And you know what? I'm right. I'm right. I'm not right. That's what I'm saying. You're right. You're right. I didn't go and take that extra step to provide you guys with the full story. And it's something that I regret now and that I feel embarrassed over. And I just want you guys to know that I put my all into my channel, and this time I didn't. And I recognize that, and it makes me feel gross. And I put a lot of time and energy into creating my content, and that was not it. It wasn't it. So I wanted to come on here and really just talk to you guys about this, just give you my straight up how I'm feeling, and to tell you that I see you guys. When I make a mistake, when I do something wrong, I see it and I understand it and I feel it too. The same feelings that some of you guys had about that video where you felt, maybe discouraged by my channel, I also felt those same feelings. And I think I talk to creators about this all the time, because I think that there's a lot of people in social media and in the world who have crazy egos, and they can't ever get to the point where they can acknowledge that they are wrong. And it is so powerful not to have an ego and to allow yourself to think fluidly and to understand other people's perspectives and to grow and to learn. And I've always really like pride myself on not being that person, and I'm not today, and I'm not going to be, and I never will be, because I can see when I've done something wrong, and it bothers me. Like, you know, when some people say, like, how do you sleep at night? Well, you know what? I don't if I do something like that. And I always want to do what's right and what's honest. And I'm just like, even in my personal life, I understand how important it is to lead with being genuine and not to, you know, I don't know, not to lie or spread fake, you know, I mean, it's just like, it goes in all facets. I think if you can like take yourself back to the point where you can, you know, really see where you've gone wrong, then that is powerful. And I preach it to other people in this space, because I have a lot of friends who, like, they don't think they're wrong and they don't want to apologize and they don't feel that way. And honestly, if you don't want to apologize, then don't, if you don't actually feel that way. But I think that feeling is so, just feeling everything is so important, and to feel you guys feel disappointed in me makes me just want to make things better. And maybe this won't make it better. Maybe it'll make it worse. I don't know. But in my heart, I will always confront you guys with whatever's going on in my life. If there's something going on and that we need to talk about it, I will be there to speak to you guys, to tell you what has happened and what I have done wrong. And I will fully own that. I own that I effed up when it comes to that video, and I did not, again, do my due diligence. I don't want to say that word over and over again. I'm overusing it. But at the same time, I think it's important, and I think it's powerful. It's even more powerful than ignoring it and acting like you didn't do anything wrong at all. So I just wanted to come on here and really say that I am sorry to those who I've disappointed. If you don't want to support or anything, I totally get it. Like, trust. I understand that 100%, and your feelings are validated. I wanted to come on here to validate those feelings of those people who said, you know what, Sloan? You really left out an important part of this situation, and I want you guys to know that you are right. And I will tell you when you're right, and I will own it, and I will grow, and I will learn. And this is my apology for that video. I hope you guys can understand, and if you don't, that's your right. You have the right to feel any type of way, and I own that I did that, and I promise you guys that next video and future content will be better and will not, you know, tell just a little bit of the story. And that's what I felt like I did and what I did wrong here. So thank you guys if you watched this video. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and I have so much respect for each and every one of you. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys in a new one soon. Bye, guys.